Hi everyone, my name's Justin. Welcome to this brief introduction on the measurement tracker that I've been working on creating. First of all, I want to say congratulations and great job on taking the steps to a healthier lifestyle. My wife and I started this program in February, and you can see my first measurement date right here of 221. At the time, I weighed 258 pounds, and I was a little skeptical. My last measurement submission that I did was on 627. You can see that I have lost 32 and a half pounds at this point, but I've also lost a total of 40 inches. What's wonderful about this, and I'll show you a little bit later, is sometimes the scale doesn't tell the entire story. And as we went through this process, the measurements kind of help keep pushing me. We were tracking it with these cards. They're kind of hard to see because we wrote in pencil and all, but they're a hot mess. And I'm a spreadsheet person, so this tracker was born out of the desire to have something a little bit more organized, something that kind of automates it and gives me more of a visual. So before we get into the nuts and bolts, real quick, it is imperative that when you're viewing this thing, you make sure you sign in up here on the top right. You're going to sign in with a Gmail account, and what that does when you click here, let's go to my live one. Sorry about that. It's going to pull up this page here, and it's going to tell you to make sure you're signed in. So when you sign in, it's going to actually change the view just a little bit. A little sidebar is going to appear on the right once everything loads. This is some Google Apps script I've been learning. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you additional features. So it's going to be a little bit of a welcome message. There's going to be some instructions over here. But then there's the option to submit more measurements. In a week or two, my wife and I will add some more measurements to this tracker. And what I'll do is I will click this form, or that button, and it pulls up a form. The way I designed this thing is it is tailored to whoever is tracking themselves, and it can be multiple people. So let's say I'm going to submit new measurements. I would say measurements for myself. If I did measurements today, I can click on the dot and then proceed to fill out the form. Once I submit that form, everything's going to automatically sync to my tracker. So be sure, be a good student, read the instructions. This will kind of give you a little bit more of what's coming and how to work things. And let's get into the calculations. This is where the power comes in. So the different areas of measurement are going to be up here on the left. It's those different areas like neck, chest, diaphragm, waist, and all of that. The trick is this thing is syncing whoever the users are. So let's say I have the option of either tracking my own measurements or my wife's. If I click here, you notice the numbers are going to change. I've changed it to my wife. I'm going to go back to myself. And let's say this is my current. I started on 221. My last set of measurements was 627, but I want to see how I did about halfway through. I can go here to 322, and you notice all my numbers change. So at this point, I went from 258 pounds to 241, but I had lost a total of 18 and a half inches. And let's say you like to just see how you've progressed throughout. And let's say I click on one of the options as a 613. Don't stress, all right? The NA is there because my wife submitted on 613, but it's showing me here that I actually submitted on 614. So all you have to do is change to a date that's available. You will notice here on this column that this is the measurement dates that are available. So if I switch to my wife's, you're going to see that number changes there. All right, that will automatically sync as well to make it easier for you. If you need to submit more changes, you've got the option on the right. You've also got the button here. The button here acts a little funny because it's a spreadsheet. A little box appears. I click that, and I'm back to my measurements form. Now, the other feature of this is the charts down here at the bottom. And you're going to see this issue, and it's okay. For some reason, it only loads one chart at a time. It's something I'm working on fixing. Simply refresh your browser at the top of the screen on this page, and you'll see all the charts appear. So the first chart, I kind of grouped them by region. The first one's going to be my weight, and you can see over time that how the scale has gone down. As a visual person, this helps me. Now, don't freak out. This happened to me. If you notice here, I was down to 223, and then my next set of measurements, I was up 2 pounds. And I want you to see this. If I go to 614, I'm down 35 pounds, and I'm down 37 inches. And this is where the tracker really helped me a lot. I go to 627, my weight is down 32.5 pounds. So I'd gone up a little bit, but notice I had lost 3 inches still. And I was completely amazed. And this kind of helped keep me motivated. So these charts, and again, they may disappear if you go away from them. They kind of help you see tracking based on different things. So for example, here are my thighs. Here's how much they've gone down over time. Here's the knee measurements. All right. As a visual, that really helps. I'm working on fixing this. I'll let you know. So the other thing that are coming down the line is I'm going to try and add new features. That I would like to add some tutorial videos about how to do the measurements, or tips and things that my wife and I are doing as we work through this. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Keen Tech Services is a website that I've got about different tech things that I do. Submit a form, send me an email, whichever way works best for you, and I will be sure to help you out, and I will try to push out updates as I learn new tricks. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks and good luck.